Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Funk Royalty Files, where we dive into the untold stories of hip-hop's most fascinating figures. Today, we're shining a light on one of Chicago's most notorious gang leaders, Larry Hoover, and his unexpected connection to President Trump. Funk Royalty Files has been digging deep into the world of gangster rappers, but this story takes us further than we ever thought possible. It all started when former President Donald Trump made the shocking decision to commute Larry Hoover's life sentence. Yes, you heard that right. The life sentence of a notorious gang leader was just commuted by one of America's most powerful leaders. Now we know what you're thinking. How did this happen? Well, it all comes down to Hoover's story. After serving time for murder and running a criminal enterprise from prison, he renounced his gang ties and filed a formal petition for sentence reduction, claiming rehabilitation. And that's exactly what President Trump chose to see in Larry Hoover. According to NOTUS and confirmed by a White House official, the commutation was made possible by a formal letter of recommendation from Hoover himself. In his own words, "Never stop swinging." Talk about attitude, this is like something out of a hip-hop song. And what's even more interesting is that Trump has released no official statement on this decision, leaving us wondering if there's more to the story than we know. Now I know some of you might be thinking, is this really the right move for the president? Others might say, hey, redemption is a beautiful thing. And rightfully so. But let's not forget that Larry Hoover was once at the helm of one of Chicago's most feared gangs. So, when we're talking about setting a precedent here, it's worth taking a closer look. Funk Royalty Files has always been about uncovering the truth behind hip-hop's most fascinating stories. And this one is definitely up there. So, what does this say about President Trump and his administration? What does it say about Larry Hoover and his journey to redemption? We'll be keeping an eye on this story as it unfolds. One thing's for sure, in the world of Funk Royalty Files, we're not afraid to dig deep and ask the tough questions. And that's exactly what we did here today. Thanks for tuning in to Funk Royalty Files. We'll see you next time when we'll be exploring more untold stories from hip-hop's most legendary figures.